Welcome back. Fox 59 is honoring Black history, and we start our local coverage with a woman sharing her mother's story.
It is one of strength and resilience after she was lost to AIDS following a contaminated blood transfusion.
That is the reason why I am who I am today. That fight that she has had as a mother during that time to protect us.
Latia McCray says that she's working to make sure that her mother's legacy lives on. Our Eric Pointer joins us now in our newsroom. So Eric, how does she want her mom's memory to make an impact?
So she wants to share her story to help stop the stigma surrounding AIDS, and she also is hoping her new role gives other people opportunities that her parents didn't have.
Those were our last photos we took together as a family. My mother and my
As she reflects on the memory she has left,
my mom was 19. My mom was sick during this time, during this photo.
Latia McCray remembers her mother at her best.
The light of my life, my mom, she is definitely my hero.
After delivering her fourth child, her mom, Tony Elaine McCray, had complications and was given a blood transfusion with HIV-positive blood. A few years later, she died from AIDS.
As a mother with 4 kids and a wife that had her whole life ahead of her, she wasn't able to meet her grandkids. She didn't get to see the legacy.
Growing up, Latia says they didn't talk about her mother's illness because of the stigma it carried.
My mother was afraid of how she would be represented in the world. My mother was afraid of sharing her truth. So with not sharing her truth, I believe my mother did not die in peace.
But as an adult, Latia decided to open up a salon in honor of her mother.
So everything that was in my salon represented her, and I wanted to bring her to life and share her with the world.
At the Tony Elaine salon, she did hair and sold jewelry.
And I was able to tell the story of my mother to every client. And it was a healing for me to be able to share that after many, many, many years.
Renee Bigsby was a stylist at Tony Elaine salon for 3 years.
When you walk in, it's very elegant, it's inviting, it's calm, it has all the vibes.
She says sharing the story made an impact.
It's for people to know, because nobody is alone, everybody's going through something, so whether it have been that or any other illnesses.
This is where she ran her salon for all those years, but as you can see, she's closed the door on this chapter of her life, but she's hoping to honor her mother's legacy in a new way and make a difference for other families.
I decided to become what I'd never seen. I've never seen a Black financial representative or advisor.
As a financial representative, she hopes to help people like she wishes someone would have helped her father, who had a paralyzing stroke shortly after her mom died.
Just from the stress of taking care of 4 kids, you know, the lack of resources and the knowledge he had at the time as a father, it just was a lot on him.
Now she's helping clients like Tamika Patterson plan for their financial futures.
Her story is actually relatable. So just being able to have that person that I can talk to, like really express my concerns with investing and doing different things like that, it's helped tremendously.
Latia says even though her parents weren't able to plan for their future, helping others in their honor is an investment into their legacy. And we'll be airing local and national stories, each honoring Black history through the end of next month. Reporting in Indianapolis, Eric Pointer, Fox 59 News.